community transformations in health and nutrition so that we can fuel our bodies with amazing nutrition that's grown in regenerative soils. And that's a huge passion of mine. So working with regenerative agriculture is a necessity of the future, currently and as we go forward. And so what that means is that we're putting more nutrients into the soil than we're taking out. And right now we're walking around in a world where we are overfed and undernourished, and we're dealing with lots of toxicities and different things just on a daily basis. So what we wanted to come together and share is just an opportunity to really nourish ourselves in a way that's feeding the earth, that's good for the earth. And then also come together in ways that is gentle detoxification so that we can handle everything that we're dealt with on a day-to-day basis. And my backstory is that I was in a near fatal car accident, wasn't supposed to be able to enjoy all the pleasures of running and hiking and biking and all these things. And I found that you can actually heal your body and heal your cells and regenerate from bones to tissue to muscles to glands and organs. And so what we're doing is we're really here to empower people in their own health and well-being. And that's our mission, is just giving that power back to people. So we have some fun tools to be able to do that, and specifically working with alkaline nutrients that are grown in regenerative soils. So I would love to invite friends on today to speak, and I'll actually have you go ahead and go first if you want to introduce.
Okay. Yeah, hello everybody. My name's Beth. I'm Rita's sister, and we're really excited to have some amazing women on this call today sharing some transformation stories of their experiences with the 30-day transformation and these regenerative superfoods and regenerative living. So I would love, Anna Roberts, give me a thumbs up if you're ready to rock and roll. I would love for you to pop on and just share a little bit of your testimonial with everyone and share your love.
Awesome. Thank you, Mary Beth. Thank you, Rita, for having us here today. Everyone here, I'm so excited for you if you choose to go with this transformation, because it has absolutely just uplifted my nutrition and my athletic ability, my mental clarity, all sorts of benefits have just been pouring in since I've been on the products for about a year. And not only on the products, but in this amazing community that holds us up to our highest ability, our highest us. That has been a huge healing aspect of my journey as well. As far as my story, I was pretty sick from the day I was born up until I decided to make this transformation for myself. I was just born genetically weakened, kidneys and bowels. And so through this, I know Rita has done some help with me and looked at my eyes. And when I first started, my bowels were pretty chronic, had a long way to go. She was giving me longer than we thought because we didn't know Purium at the time. So I think the Purium just really sped up that healing process to where when she saw me last, she was like, whoa, your bowels are almost healed, when she looked in my eyes. And I feel that because I used to be chronically constipated for the majority of my life. And if anyone feels me on that, it's it just takes away your energy, and literally stops up your energy. So that has been one of the most relieving aspects for me, is to be eliminating properly and supporting my kidneys and liver to the max through this process as well. I could go on and on. I don't want to go over my time, but overall it's just been an absolute goddess sent, and never looking back, just forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. And do you mind if I ask, I know you suffer from some kidney issues, and do you mind elaborating on that a little bit, how maybe this has helped you in that?
Sure, yeah. So my kidneys, well, my lymphatic system was really clogged up. And so once I implemented more fruits and veggies and the Purium products, the lymphatic system started to do its job. So eliminating properly all the toxins in my body. And so my kidneys at first, I think it was just so I did go into a kidney when I changed my diet from a standard American diet to fruits and vegetables, because I think I just kind of did it too quickly. I didn't have the support of Purium products back then. But after I went into that kidney infection, I just knew that I'm going to proceed with this lifestyle of fruits and veggies. And then about 6 months later, that's when Purium came in and really started to heal the kidneys, mostly through, all of the products just work so beautifully, like synergistically together. But what I feel affects me so potently is the tart cherry juice that I take at night. Whenever I skip that juice, the next morning, like, my urine like doesn't smell as potent, which I'm not eliminating as much at night. And overall, it's just really helped the process and like just gives my kidneys this like cushion, if that makes sense at all. But yeah, no more kidney infections, no more UTIs, and I feel free and healthy, and I'm so happy I can share my story if that speaks to anyone else that may be in the same boat.
Thank you, Anna, so much for sharing and just telling your story with us. It's, just beautiful to be vulnerable and just hear words and how this impacts people. So appreciate you.
Thank you, Anna.
It's been fun working with you throughout this journey.
I'm glad your kidneys feel good now.
Me too. I know that was a journey.
Thank you.
And then Caitlin, I would love to connect with you and just hear your story if you're available to pop on, and just hear how Purium has influenced you, or since you introduced these superfoods, what's changed for you?
Yeah, so it all started, I had my second son in August, and everything was doing really good. We were healthy or happy, so we thought. And then in September, I was diagnosed with whooping cough, and so was my newborn son. He was about 3 weeks old. And we were just trying our best to eat as well as we could. We thought we had a great diet at the time. But we needed something else. There was that extra little oomph that was missing, that we weren't getting sick often, but when we did get sick, we were down for weeks. So my sister-in-law sent us a Core 4, and I was like, okay, thanks, Lindsay. Not gonna lie, I was like, I don't know what to do with this. And then I talked to her a little bit, and we kind of started implementing it over time, and it just helped us feel amazing. And our doctor told us that my son would be in the hospital for at least 3 weeks, more than likely having to go to Denver. We're in Montana, to the children's hospital, because whooping cough is so dangerous for that young of babies. And he spent a total of 2 nights in the hospital. They were like, he's a miracle. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it happened. And then, so that was in September. And then in November, I fell hiking and just shattered my leg. I broke my tibia clean in half and my fibula. I had to have search and rescue get me out. I had surgery the next day, 4 screws and a giant metal rod down my whole leg. And I was still doing my Purium. And I went to my 2-week post-op, and my surgeon was like, I don't know what you're doing, but I want to bottle you because I've never seen healing like this before, ever. So, I was taking supplements, but other people take supplements too, so I attribute most of it to Purium and just taking care of ourselves. And again, like Anna said, like the community that you get here is bar none. It's so nice. And it's a support that you get for your transformation but look at it not only as a transformation in health, but a transformation in who you are as a person. I think that Rita has really been holding my hand lately and like really helping me to get to my highest self. And it's been very helpful and really great. So it's awesome.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Caitlin. You're just
Yeah.
a powerhouse miracle story of healing. So I know you're also an herbalist and just dive into the depths of plant healing. So beautiful work,
Amazing.
beautiful journey, and just like so proud of you and so honored to be connected in this way. And thank you for sharing your story.
Of course,
it's
thanks for
incredible.
having me.
Yeah. And what a power when we're like flooding our body with nutrients, what's possible.
Yeah, I think what
Yes.
impacts me the most about your story is the quick results, like your son and the whooping cough healing so much quicker, and your leg, like your doctor actually noticing. And this is really powerful. Like, so thank you for getting on here and sharing, because it's like a breath of fresh air hearing those kinds of stories.
Of course, yeah. Both my doctors were just like, what are you doing? What is going on? You know, like my pediatrician and my ortho. So it was really nice to hear. And I'm like, okay, I'm doing something right. So yeah, thank you guys.
Props to you. That's
Awesome.
beautiful. You did it.
Beautiful, Caitlin. Awesome. Well, next we'd love to hear from Miss Lovely Dana Thompson. She also has some great stories to share with her getting these superfoods into her life. So if you're ready, Dana, we'd love to hear from you.
Hi. Thanks for checking this out, and thank you for hosting this. This is really exciting to hear all these stories. So when I was first introduced to Purium, I was really skeptical. My partner and I had been organic farmers for 5 years, and I ate food right out of the ground, and I had been reading labels for years and years, and I wasn't into supplements and I wasn't into green powders. And the main reason why I said yes is because I saw the accessibility of the program. And for years and years, I had been trying to get my parents to eat healthier. So when I saw how accessible the program was, I was like, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to get my parents to do it with me. So because I knew that they would say yes if I asked them, like, will you do this program with me, instead of like telling them what to eat. So that being said, I did not think that I was going to get any benefit from the experience, because I had already what I thought was a really clean diet. And so I did it, just like I said, to help my parents. So we got the program, and about 7 days in, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get something out of this. I really started to feel a difference, just like a lighter kind of feeling in me. And then about 2 weeks into the program, I was just amazed at how different I felt. I had more energy. I just felt lighter and better. I noticed, so before I started Purium, I was going through this experience where I was kind of always hungry for something, but I wasn't quite sure what it was. I was constantly kind of opening the fridge and looking inside and thinking, like, what is it that I want? The thing that I want is not in this fridge, but just kind of eating something anyway, and it never filling the gap. And so I feel like after 2 weeks, 2 weeks after I started, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not craving anything. I'm not craving anything. I am just satisfied right now. So I had, like I said, as I can attest to, I had a really profound experience. Even though I did not think I was going to, I was already eating really, really healthy before. So the end of the cleanse, I just felt amazing, light. I had lost, I wasn't looking to lose weight, but it felt like my body just was more kind of muscular, like the places where I maybe was like a little bit pudgy had turned to muscle, which felt amazing. I just felt really amazing in my clothes and was much more energetic. And since then have stayed on Purium products and have completely changed my diet, and I just feel so much more alive and well in my body. And then my parents, so this is a year ago I was introduced to Purium, so it was a year ago that we did this cleanse together. My parents are still like have totally transformed their lives. It's really beautiful actually what has happened with them. So my dad, who definitely had some weight to lose, he lost 40 pounds doing the 30-day, and then they stayed on the products a little bit longer and he lost 40 pounds and now is just feeling so much more energetic and alive. And I'm sure they've added, like, they're just living their lives more fully, and I'm sure have added time to their lives as well because of taking this on. So I'm so grateful for that. And then my stepmom, she was having a lot of trouble with, she's going through menopause. And so she was kind of having some issues with that. She had really low energy before starting Purium, and her energy levels completely shifted, and a lot of her menopause symptoms really subsided as well. She also, this one's kind of funny, she was a really big snorer. She used to snore so loud that we could hear her downstairs, and she stopped snoring while she was doing the cleanse. Like, this is truth. She doesn't snore anymore. She has snored her whole life. So I really cannot recommend doing this program enough. I loved how accessible it was, like I said. For someone like me who's already like on the path of like eating really healthy, and then also my parents who were pretty much on eating a standard American diet when they came into this, it's been really profound for both of us. And then the experience of doing it together was so fun. I love doing it with my parents. I did it again with my partner. I would pretty much do it again with anyone in my life who is interested, because it was a great bonding experience, and I just saw how much benefit we all got. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for listening to my story.
Wow, and Dana, so many like key points there that I want to talk about. Really awesome. And I love how you do it with people, because that really is the goal, is this healthy lifestyle transformation, where it's not like you just do this quick little 10-day thing and then go back to eating the junk, right? We're on this mission of creating a lifestyle transformation where we're nourishing ourselves daily with these regenerative foods so that we can lift our vibration and lift the vibration of the planet and like do this work together. So I love hearing that you did that experience with your family. And was there any takeaways you wanted to add? I know there was a lot of good stuff in there, Dana.
Yeah, I really love it. I mean, you know, I can totally relate. I also have been a part of the organic movement and the regenerative farming movement for a long time, and couldn't believe the level of transformation I felt as far as all cravings going away and just feeling this deep satisfaction and nourishment that I've never felt before. So I really resonated with that in your story. And I love that you said your mom stopped snoring. And that's actually huge, because, you know, snoring is actually a symptom of lymphatic congestion. And so when the fact that she was able to get in there and clean that up is life-changing on a lot of levels. Yeah. So congrats to your mama, and congrats to you and your partner, and really doing that together. So
Thank you
so much for sharing.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, for those of you joining us as guests, you know, we just wanted to share a little bit from people how these products have impacted their lives. And you might be wondering, like, what is the 30-day transformation? What are they talking about? So what we do, my sister and I and a few of our colleagues, we guide 30-day lifestyle transformations. And what that is you get to join a supportive community. We have an entire online platform where you're given tools, and we have community chats. We do weekly Zooms for question and answer. And it's basically just like an online platform to support a healthy lifestyle change. We have a lot of food guidelines where we're really consuming high alkaline foods, and then we add the addition of these Purium superfoods in. So basically what that looks like is you get 60 meals, superfood meals, organic, non-GMO, for 30 days. So that breaks down to like $5 a meal, which if you're all organic eaters, like, it's almost impossible to make an organic meal for $5. So it's really amazing that we're getting these regenerative superfoods as an add-on to this lifestyle transformation. And the gist of the transformation is you get plant-based aminos. And so they're totally vegan, and they absorb into the bloodstream within 23 minutes. So it's basically like cell food on the most potent level. So you receive those. You receive a power shake, which is 96% of all the nutrients you need, highly regenerative minerals, grasses, sprouted grains, chia, fiber, everything you really need to have a functioning system on multiple levels. And then in addition to that, we get what is my favorite product that we use during this transformation. It's called Biomedic, and it's the only product out there that is clinically proven, tested to remove glyphosate from the system. So glyphosate, if you don't know, is the #1 herbicide in the Roundup's chemical fertilizer, pesticide. And unfortunately, the statistics show that 95% of Americans have this toxic residue in their system due to it travels through the air, and it gets even organic foods are contaminated with it. It's in our water systems, our ground systems. And so the idea is when you remove this glyphosate, we're able to rebuild the gut microbiome so that we're really, really healthy. I don't know if you've heard, but the gut microbiome is like our second brain. It's the foundation of so much of our health, of our endocrine system, our hormone systems, our immune system. So this product goes in there, helps us to get rid of this toxin and also really rebuild and replenish health from the root. And then you end your day with an amazing 100% organic tart cherry drink that Anna was speaking to. And this basically, tart cherries are the highest antioxidant fruit. They're an amazing superfood. When you incorporate that into your diet, you're really supporting your kidneys, and you're able to fight free radicals, fight oxidative stress, and also help your body get some deep REM sleep. Tart cherries are the only food out there that actually have naturally occurring melatonin in them to support this deep healing sleep. So you do those products twice a day for 30 days, and then there's a 10-day period where we're also doing an Ayurvedic herb parasite cleanse to help with getting microbes out as well, and any extra things that may be holding you back from optimal health. And so basically it's this program where you're supported by these regenerative superfoods that I barely touched on. And then you're also supported by a really healthy lifestyle and living of integrating fruits and vegetables into your diet, herbs, high quality alkalizing foods. And then you get to be part of this amazing community for 30 days to do it together. So it's a really awesome experience. We just opened up a health transformation, and if you were invited to this call by someone, it's because they care about you and they love you and they've had these transformational experiences themselves and are inviting you to join this health movement, this healthy lifestyle mission that we're all on to really, again, raise our frequency, raise our vibration. So anything you want to add on that, Rita?
That was a beautiful summary. And I just want to touch on the fact that when we are transforming together in a community, when you're putting this high vibrational food into your body, anything that isn't serving starts to come to the surface. So we do have a gentle physical detoxification, which we walk you through. And on that other side of the detoxification is freedom, which is really empowering. And we also experience a gentle emotional detoxification. And again, our emotions get stored at the cellular level, and we may have cellular emotions and things that we've gone through that we've never even processed. And this creates a safe container and a safe environment for that to come to the surface, to be released and let go of. And again, on the other side of that is just profound healing and profound freedom and transformation. So I'm just extremely grateful for this path of self-healing, this path of regeneration, this path of releasing anything that's holding us back. And again, that's on the physical level, the emotional level, the mental level, the spiritual level. And so I just love watching people rise to their highest potential, their highest joy, mental capacity, and so that we can all be the lighthouses that we're meant to be in this world and have the energy to be there for our children, be there for our families, for our partners, be there for the services and projects that we want to do in the world. So that is why we do this. It's really the benefit of the benefit of the benefit of the benefit. It goes so many layers deep, and yeah, it's got a big ripple. So thank you for joining us.
And if you're wondering, how do I join this transformation? Whoever invited you to this call today actually has a gift card for you that will give you $100 off on our transformation and to get your superfood kit. And then we offer our support group just as like an add-on, just because we love this work and we just want to share this with the world. So there's no extra cost for the support group. And yeah, reach out to whoever invited you, or if you're just finding us, go back to the link you found us, and we're here to support you and excited. And if you want to share this with other people as well, reach out to the person who invited you and they can explain how you can do this as a family, like Dana was talking about, or with your best friends, or really bring people into our health journey. Because when we're supported, that's when things have a long life. Sometimes it can be really hard to like change your health on your own, and that's the goal with the support group, is that we're all doing it together and then we rise together, like Rita said. So
Yay.
That being said, we really want to keep this call to 30 minutes, but if anybody has some pressing questions, we want to open the floor to question and answer. I'm just gonna stop recording really quick. Thank you.
I had a question